What is happening, all you awesome people, friends and family? Welcome back to our channel, Tumble Endeavors and Entrees. As you could tell earlier, we tumbled up a meal from Taiwan, so what we went with is Mongolian beef. So that's what we're doing tonight, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's going to be delicious. I've done it one time, I think, before, but this is a little more detailed. I'm sure it's going to come out better. So enjoy. You're coming along for a great meal. Stay tuned. Some of our ingredients will be a steak, a flank steak. This is what I like to use for this recipe. We have some oil, we have some cornstarch, some basmati rice. I never tried that, but we're going to try it this time. Onion, we got your red pepper, some brown sugar, organic of course, and then I got some ketchup that we like to use, no sugar added. A little bit of oyster oil, rice vinegar, some soy sauce, a couple different peppers. We have jalapeno and red chili. Some snap peas we got for this. Green onions, whatever you want to call them. Okay, what we're going to do is we want to cut this flank. I want small thin strips, so instead of cutting straight down, up and down like this, we're going to cut on an angle like this. And we're going to get it in our bowl and get some seasoning on it. Alright, so now what we have here is, we got 4 or green onions, whatever you want to call them. I got 3 cloves of garlic. You can do 4 or 5 if you like more. And then we have these chili peppers, which are our bowl chili peppers. We're going to get this cut up. We're going to put the onions, we're going to separate the green from the white. We're going to cut the white into smaller pieces. The green is going to be in like 1-inch chunks because that's going to wilt when we're cooking it down with our meat. Now keep in mind when you're cutting these peppers up, wash your hands afterwards. Do not rub your eyes, your face. You should all know this. You're going to be in for a rude awakening. So all I'm going to do is just kind of crush these up. Probably do it by hand. I'm going to use a knife. I want some of those seeds in there as well. If you want this be a little more spicier for you, you can add like maybe 2 more peppers. I don't know. It's going to get hotter as it cooks down, so we might as well just go ahead and start with 3. Go from there. I also like to do a little bit of onion. Not all people need to do this. I like my onions. I like it in pretty much every meal. What we're going to do is dice up an onion. And I'll be adding that to my beef when we start cooking it down. So let's get this cut up. Okay, so now that we have our green onion, we have those separated in 2 different bowls. We have our chili pepper and we have some garlic. Let's move on to the next step, and that's sauce. Okay, so for the sauce, we're going to start off with 6 tablespoons of soy sauce. For the next thing in our sauce here, we're going to do 3/4 cup of cold water. Okay. For next on, we are want to go ahead and get this brown sugar dissolved. Believe it or not, we're going to use a little bit of ketchup in this sauce as well. A lot of these recipes actually use ketchup in there, so I'm just going to give her a little splash, not much. And then we also want to go ahead and do a little oyster sauce. Go ahead and add a little bit of that. Don't have to. I like vinegar, so I'm going to do a little bit of vinegar, some rice vinegar. Find that in the Asian aisle, Myers. I just want a splash, I don't want a whole lot. Okay, so now I've got these vegetables steamed. I don't want them real soft, I want them a little bit crunchy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my rice, put it in my 6x9 glass dish. Okay, got my rice in the dish. Go ahead and transfer the vegetables over top of my rice. I'm going to throw 1 tablespoon of soy sauce on top of that. And that's ready to go, and then we'll get going with the meat. Get this wrapped up. As for the meat, what I'm going to do is just take a couple tablespoons of the oil that I'm going to cook my meat into, put them in this pan, and then what we're going to do is we want to get all those that we put together, some green onion, garlic, and some pepper, chili peppers. We're going to get that into there with some oil. So let's do this. I don't want this to go very long. We're just going to get it hot and brown it. And then we're going to pour in our sauce, which is the brown sugar, brown sugar, soy sauce, a little bit of also oyster oil. I'm going to pour this in, and then we're going to caramelize this, and that's what will be going on top of our meat. Well, actually we're going to put the meat into this pan and finish it up that way. And then we're going to cook this down, let it caramelize. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to cook this beef. We're going to fry it. There we go. Let's do this. Right. See how this goes. Add the onions. All right.
Yeah. Looks like you cut it perfectly right according to the instruction.
Right.
On the side angle.
How's that look?
Look at those shallots and the green onions. Delicious Mongolian beef. Super exciting. So the recipe actually called for 6 of these types of pepper. We used about 3 in our recipe. And I'll tell you what, the heat is absolutely perfect. It's amazing. It's not too hot. It gives it that Mongolian pre-thought flavor that you have in your mind when you think about Mongolian beef. It's actually not from Mongolia. It's actually a Chinese American recipe. Super good. Highly recommend. We'll try to drop the recipe in the comments below so that you can follow along with the same recipe. 10 out of 10. Super different. Very unique. It's a very, I think, acquired taste, but you know what? Coming from a foodie town in Traverse City, I love the variety. I love the different flavors and aspects that this dish pours out. It's like love to your soul, and it's something so easy anyone can make at home. We don't eat out very much, but we just incorporated a couple of unique ideas that we had with the red pepper and the sugar snap peas in with our jasmine rice just to go along with this dish, and we're super happy with it. So if you guys like it, drop a comment, thumbs up, like our channel. We're gonna be doing some tumbled entrees and endeavors in the future. Just some random things, keeping life spicy. We're gonna roll with it together. All right, you and us. Let's go. Until next time.